So, with all the pandemic stuff that happened over the past 2.5 years, it finally seems that more and more companies are allowing their staff to work remotely. What does that mean for you in Thailand? Today, I decided to make a video on how you can do it. And I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're probably in North America, Europe, Australia, or some other country like Singapore or wherever outside of Thailand. And your employer has sent out a memo that you can work from home and you can work from another country for about 90 days. Congratulations. All right. Actually, Airbnb did this recently with their staff. They limit their staff to working in, whatever countries they're working in, but they said, okay, just for 90 days out of the year, you can pick another country that you want to work from, but not so fast. Okay. So there are a couple of things. There are a couple of things. The company might have limited you to be in the same time zone. They might have limited you to be in the same country for whatever tax and legal reasons. And they might have put a limit on how long you can work remotely in another country. And that's the 90-day thing that I was talking about right there. Okay. And we have started to see, a sort of pattern emerge with all of these companies that are switching to remote work. Initially, they had said that, hey, you know what, you can only work in your state, in your province, in your city, in your country, in the same time zone, blah, 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 blah. But now, as it's becoming harder and harder to hire people, we have noticed, we've started to notice here at Bond Smile that companies are starting to open up more and allow more things to happen. All right, so this is good for us. This is good for those of us who want to be sort of at least digital nomads a part of the year, and it kind of makes sense. People have kind of just realized, hey, you know what? I just don't want to be in the office all the time or even any of the time now. And if you're like a committed person, if you are able to control your time, then this kind of makes sense for you. So myself, I was a software developer. I still am a little bit left. And the whole idea of working on the beach with a laptop and a Chang or a thing of beer in my hand, it sounds like a good idea. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it 9,000, as the young people would say. Most creative work requires deep focus, and employees are not stupid. Your boss is not stupid. That's why they're your boss. And that's why they had offices, so that they could kind of get the team together and just smack everybody in shape and keep everybody in focus in the same room. And you might have your opinions on that, if that works or it doesn't or whatever, but it kind of built the world that we live in right now, which is not all that bad. It brought us here. So let's not just discount it and get into this great experiment of remote work. Okay. Anyway, we're here, and let's talk about how you can get everything going, how you can do it, how you can come to Thailand for 3 months so you can focus and work on a nice project, or just kind of clear your head while you're still working and managing things. So yeah, how do you get started? If you already work remotely, or even if you work in the office and you want to say, okay, you know what, I just want to go. So the first thing you do is talk to your HR department, talk to your boss, and see if you can, get them to agree to make you work remotely for 3 months in another country. All right. So yeah, you got to be honest. You got to tell them that, hey, you know what? You need to focus. You need to change your environment so that you can do some more important work. You need to be able to not have so many distractions. Okay. And not that you're not going to have any distractions in Thailand. Believe me, there are so many distractions here. Okay, that you really have to be careful. But so you got to be honest, and you got to tell them, hey, you know what? You're going to be working with inside of these hours. In other words, there has to be some upside to them. Don't let it be all about you. In fact, don't let it be about you at all. You're saying, hey, you know what? I need this time so I can work on your project more. I'm going to be working in these hours because my colleagues at work are going to be able to contact me. They're going to be email me. I'm going to be this responsive and so on. You got to do that. Okay. And so once you get the go ahead from your boss, but so if you're good enough at it, then you should be able to do it. You know, they might be a little bit reluctant, but you get it done, especially if it's all about them and not about you. All right, so you've gotten that out of the way. That's the first step. The next step is to apply for your 60-day Thai visa. If you're planning to stay for like 90 days, then apply for the 60-day visa. And of course, once you do that, once you get here, you can get an extension for another 30 days. If you're just planning to come for like 2 months, then you don't need a visa if you're in most countries, and you can just pick up, just check with us if you actually need a visa for your country. But like the US, Canada, Australia, UK, most European countries don't need a visa, okay? Singapore, all of these countries don't need a visa to come to Thailand. So just check. But if you're coming for like 60 days only, then you don't need a visa. You can just come, no visa required, and then get the 30-day extension once you're here. So that's your 2 months in Thailand. All right, so that's it. So you've gotten the permission from your boss, and you have your 60-day visa. You've started the application process for it, or you're just going to go to a Thai embassy locally and get it. All right. And the next step is to decide where you want to stay. Okay, so, you know, whether it's Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket. Phuket's a little bit expensive, but some people like it. I don't know. Koh Samui, Chiang Mai, whatever. We recommend you try Airbnb first, and then Agoda. You can get good properties in both locations. Airbnb is going to cost you about $500 to $700 per month. If you want to pay more, that's up to you. Thailand is one of these great places that you can get somewhere for like a really low budget or a really high budget, okay, depending on what you want. So there's a lot of flexibility in the kind of place that you want to stay in Thailand. So I think the sweet spot is about $500 to $700. You could find something a little bit less price, or you could go up a little bit higher, up to you, okay? If you want to stay in a hotel kind of environment, try Agoda, booking with Agoda. You're going to pay about maybe 50% to 100% or more for the price of the Airbnb. Sometimes it's on par. It depends on what kind of hotel you're going to stay in, you know. We don't recommend that you stay in a seedy hotel with a lot of traffic and weird comings and goings in the night. I mean, that's not going to be a good experience for a long period of time. So definitely not. So if you want to, you know, get like a 3, 4 star hotel, then yeah, it's going to cost you more than the Airbnb for sure. Okay. But there are some benefits to the hotel. Great lobby, service for everything. They clean your room every day, all of that stuff, you know. So, I mean, hey, if you want that, then why not? Okay. It's up to you, as we say in Thailand. All right. Another thing to do is to make sure that when you're selecting a place, it has good internet. Okay. Now, let's just get this out of the way. Thailand has great internet. As a matter of fact, the internet here is better than what's in most Western countries. It's really fast ping speeds, really fast response time. And typically, if you get into some kind of hotel or a Airbnb, you're going to get about 50 to 70 megabits per second at the minimum. Anything less than that, and you just got a bad spot, okay? 50 to 70 megabits at the minimum. Here at my home in Bangkok, I have a gigabit internet speed. I'm paying about maybe $25 US dollars per month for that. And it's gigabit down, and I think it's about 500 megabits or 700 megabits upload speed. So all these videos for Band Smile, I can just upload them in like under a minute or something like that. It's really amazing. Okay. So make sure you have good internet. You can check the hotel, you can check the Airbnb, you can ask them what's the internet speeds. A lot of these people are really nice. They'll even send you the internet speed. They'll take a screenshot of the internet speed application, and so you can have an idea of what's going on, right? All right, so the next thing you want to do, you want to once you get into Bangkok, once you get all that sorted out, you want to get a SIM card with 90-day unlimited service. Most of the providers offer this, and it's about 10 megabit speeds, okay? And it's going to be about that 1,000 Thai baht. That's about $30 for the month, 30 US dollars for the month. Sorry, not for the month, for the whole 90-day period, okay? That's amazing. That's really a good deal. And what I do is that, let's say, for example, some days I work into Starbucks because I just don't want to be in the office or something like that. I want something a little different. And Starbucks internet is notoriously slow all the time. So I use my phone to connect my laptop to it, and that is really fantastic service. I don't have to worry about logging into Starbucks, getting hacked, and all of that bullshit. I just use my phone as the internet itself. And it's unlimited, so I don't have to worry about downloading or uploading or anything. Okay, and that's it. Those are the major things that you need to do. You need to get your flight. And so I mentioned all of those steps. We have actually put together a package that takes care of everything. So let me talk about what you get in the package. You get, we do the 60-day tourist visa for you. We do all the applications and everything. We get your Thailand pass for you. There's some word that the Thailand pass might be just finished in the next month or two. Okay, so if you still need it, we'll get it for you. Okay. We'll make sure that you get the 30-day visa extension after you arrive, before your 60-day thing is up, if you're going to be staying for 90 days. We'll find 3 of the best condos in your budget for the duration, so you can pick and choose which ones you want. And we'll make sure that you have the perfect high-speed internet in that condo for the kind of work that you're going to do. Okay. And don't forget that we'll also get that SIM card for you with the 90-day unlimited service. We'll get that for you. We'll help you to install it in your phone, set up everything for you. And finally, the most important thing is our service. Okay, you get a special phone number, a private phone number that is for our concierge that goes to our team. No one else gets this number. Well, clients get this number. Okay, if you're a paying client. Those of you who are paying clients and listening to this, you know who that number goes to and how you can get to it. And you get that phone number, and you can text us or call us at any time if you have any problems. If you want to translate something, if you want to decide where to buy something, maybe buy a new pair of shoes, clothes, you want to buy some computer or phone accessories, if you forgot something at home, we'll help you to get all of that stuff. Okay. So we have a link down in the description for you if you want us to get this package together for you, or if you just want to know how much it would cost to do everything. We have it all sorted out for you. So yeah, that's it today, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you to kind of put some more options in your head, some more ideas in your head. Yeah, you can really work remotely for like 3 months. You can if you push it hard enough with your company. I remember the first time I came to Thailand, I worked remotely for a month. My boss said, oh no, we were not going to do that and everything, but I spoke to them and I said how it would benefit them. And yeah, they said, okay, go ahead, man. We trust you. And, it's kind of weird, but I left my job at the end of that month. So that was kind of funny. But anyway, that's the way how it works out. But yeah, you can do it. You can actually do it. And it's good if you want to clear your head, if you want to rewire the synapses or whatever they call it in your brain. A lot of studies have shown that when you sort of change your environment, it sort of makes your brain more efficient as well. So that's something that you should definitely look into, guys. And if you have any questions about this, you have any questions about visas, or you want to sign up for this service, contact us at the link in the description below. And if this video was helpful for you, please you can subscribe to the channel or like this video, and we will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
What are you waiting for?
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 Yes, correct. What are you waiting for? The world may not be in a great shape right now, but it's very possible to come to Thailand. It's actually easier to live in Thailand for a longer time than it was before. With one smile can get you the right long-term visa, find a perfect house, open the local bank account, or even open the business here. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or go to bansmile.com and get started.